One Sunday, I was having lunch with my family and we got into a discussion about raising children, how much it costs, education, and so on. I commented that I would like to provide my children with a prosperous life and still leave them a hefty inheritance. My siblings agreed with me, but my father didn't. In his view, doing that spoils the child and hinders their upbringing. Of course, when I say I want to give my children a prosperous life, I'm not talking about handing them everything they want on a silver platter whenever they want it. Obviously, that would be a terrible choice and would make them suffer immensely when they had to fight for their own achievements. I also don't want to simply buy their upbringing, as many parents do, showering kids with gifts while failing to educate, participate, or spend quality time with them is not parenting. Worse, today's gifts mess with kids' heads. I wouldn't be surprised if it's now common to see a 3 or 4 year old with their own phone or tablet. I will need to teach my children that things have value and that value is paid with work and effort. Work and effort take time, and time is the one thing you can never get back. Of course, this is just a small piece of what raising children entails. Additionally, education is essential in both scenarios. If you're poor and uneducated, you become a poor bum. If you're rich and uneducated, you become a rich bum. So damn it, the problem isn't social, class, money, or gifts. It's education. And there's no doubt about it. Adults are a reflection of the education they received as children. If parents don't grasp this and leave everything to the child's personality, they are simply neglecting their kids' education. There's a chapter in the book, Discipline is Destiny, where the author talks about how Antoninus Pius, a Roman emperor, was a good man, so good that his adopted son and successor, Marcus Aurelius, became one of the greatest emperors Rome ever had. And when Marcus Aurelius found out he was to become emperor, he cried, not out of joy. The man was being named the most powerful person of his time, a title he would hold until his death, and it brought him no happiness. He understood that power was merely a consequence of his role. Far more important than power was his duty to be a good emperor. It's very easy to have temperance, limits, and self-restraint when you're a monk isolated in a monastery. But to possess these virtues while being the most powerful man in the world, that's not luck, destiny, or personality, it's education. When Tiberius was named emperor, he isolated himself in a temple of pleasures. The story would have been completely different if Tiberius had been Marcus Aurelius's adoptive father. So why do I want to leave a large inheritance for my children? One of the essential aspects of our evolution as a species has been our ability to pass on technology and knowledge across generations. A monkey might be able to make a knife, but it cannot pass that knowledge down through its generations or teach a Japanese monkey how to make a knife. You don't see this happening without our intervention. Basically, the transmission of knowledge and transcendence is what sets us apart from other animals. It's what makes a man and an animal an animal. So, leaving behind resources and knowledge will serve as a foundation for my children to achieve much greater things than they could if they came into this world like monkeys. And if they want, their children can reach even greater heights, and their children's children even higher, and so on, until my descendants dominate the world. Oh, but Lucas, what if instead they spend all the money on fentanyl and Tinder Gold? That's their problem. I have to do my part as a father and teach them that with money comes a great deal of responsibility. If despite my teachings they choose the wrong path, what can I do? Did I educate them? Yes. Was I present? Yes. Did I show them the truth? Yes. So who cares what they do? My part will be done, and only I can do it. Their part can only be done by them.